Danforth.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, my question to the acting Premier. It's been 68 days since the Liberals announced they would refinance an increasingly privatized hydro system, adding billions of dollars in new debts for customers and leaving fat profits for already profitable multinational energy companies. New Democrats said it then, and will say it now. The government can't expect to table legislation that will make massive changes to the hydro system that are bad for people and businesses and expect to ram it through this legislature with little or no opportunity for public input. With just 12 sitting days left, why haven't we seen a bill?
Thank you. Deputy Premier.
I will pass the supplementary on to the Minister of Energy, but I do want to take this opportunity to acknowledge that on Friday the Speaker announced he will not be seeking re-election in 2018, and I want to just say to you, Speaker, that I want to say thank you for the work you have done in this legislature and in your community. You've been a real inspiration for all of us.
I'll still give warnings. Supplementary.
Speaker, again to the acting Premier. People deserve to see the Liberal plan in black and white so they can debate it and so the legislature can debate it too. Don't hide the details. Don't delay. Don't come to the legislature just before it rises this summer with a last-minute bill, ultimatums, and no time for committees, experts, and the people of Ontario to take the time they need to examine the bill. That was NDP leader Andrea Horwath almost 2 months ago. There is still no plan, no legislation, and the House is scheduled to rise in 12 sitting days. This is exactly what we warned about. Is the government going to try and ram through a hydro bill and shut out the public with no time to hear from the people of Ontario?
Question. Thank you. Deputy Premier.
To the Minister of Energy.
Minister of Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Pleased to rise and talk about the Fair Hydro Plan that we've been talking about for the last 2 months, Mr. Speaker, and letting people know that they're going to be saving, Mr. Speaker, up to, on average, 25% on their bills. Some will be higher, Mr. Speaker, and especially for those that live in the rural or remote parts of our province, Northern Ontario, Mr. Speaker, they can see up to 40 and 50% coming off of their bills. And, Mr. Speaker, the OEB, the Ontario Energy Board, recognized that in anticipation of us bringing forward this legislation, they brought forward on May 1st an additional 9% reduction, meaning we're seeing a 17% reduction on our bills compared to last year, Mr. Speaker, right now. And I know that's hard for the opposition to understand, Mr. Speaker, because one of them has no plan, and the other plan that they have doesn't make sense, Mr. Speaker. This is something that's acting and working, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Final supplementary.
Speaker, the Liberal plan will add $40 billion in debt. $40 billion. It will double down on private contracts. This is a big deal, and Ontarians want their voices to be heard. This bill should be debated. It should have committee hearings. The committee should travel, and the people should get their say. Is the government getting ready to ram through their hydro bill without real debate, real examination, and real public input?
That's what they're going to do.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So let's talk about real. 25% reduction is a real relief for families across the province, Mr. Speaker. 40 to 50% reduction on rural or remote rate protection plans. That's real relief coming to families in our rural parts of our province, Mr. Speaker. 500,000 businesses. That's 500,000 real small businesses and farms. They will also see the 25% reduction, Mr. Speaker. But let's talk about unreal, Mr. Speaker, not realistic, Mr. Speaker. That's their plan, Mr. Speaker, that they don't even talk about anymore. They forgot that they brought forward a plan, probably, Mr. Speaker, because it's not a plan that will bring any real relief to families across this province. Our Ontario Fair Hydro plan will bring real relief for families.